Welcome back to the channel, and we got another quick video. This is in regards to a post made by Miles in his IG story regarding marriage to a stranger and quarantining. And before we jump into this video, if you're new here, smash the subscribe button and turn the notifications on. If you like this video, smash the like button. And then also too, especially with this video, drop a comment because I do want to know your thoughts, especially on this particular subject. So without further ado, let's jump into this. So Miles posted on his IG this poll: would you rather be married to a stranger for a month and then be quarantined together for several months, or start your marriage to a stranger in quarantine but it only lasts 2 months? So obviously it was a little confusing, so he
My
posted
bad.
this
The
video.
wording kind of messed y'all up. It's early for me. So, would you rather be in my situation, be married to a stranger, have a month of normal life without quarantine, without pandemic, and then be quarantined indefinitely before decision day, a couple months? Or go into the situation marrying a stranger, knowing that you're going to be in quarantine and have a socially distanced wedding, but knowing that the end date would be 2 months max? I think it's a lot of different factors are playing into that context, or into the situation. But I wanted to give context. So if that changes your answer, just comment. Let me know. Yeah, that's just a little question.
So obviously, even with that particular video, some people, as he posted afterwards, still struggled with trying to get clarity. So he, broke it down again with writing it out. And he even added a little bit of extras to his statement. And he said, you, and I'll leave out that part, decided to marry a stranger on national TV. The experiment is supposed to last 8 weeks. Now, in scenario number one, you get married to a stranger, and 4 weeks in, the pandemic hits and you're forced to lock down indefinitely, meaning that you will be filming longer and quarantined in your house with a stranger indefinitely. In scenario number two, the pandemic and lockdown has been active already, and you're marrying a stranger under these conditions. However, you know the end date of filming and when you will make your final decision. And a potential to this situation is socially distanced wedding and marrying a stranger in even stranger conditions. So let me ask you, and then I'm going to go elaborate a little bit more, and then I'll give my thoughts. Would you rather pick scenario number one? So comment that down in the comment section. Or scenario number two, where you already are aware of the pandemic going on and then being married to a stranger. So, of course, we've definitely seen with Couples Cam that all of those couples had to deal with the pandemic. The season 11 couples had their ups and downs during the pandemic, especially when it came to what we saw with Brett and Olivia, and of course with Henry and Christina, how being in the pandemic in situations where the marriages were already shaky, how it impacted that. We saw, of course, what happened with Miles and Karen, or some of what we saw, and I won't even go into that. How it definitely had progress in, the steps that they took to where they are today. And of course, what we saw with Woody and Amani, and how they definitely handled the pandemic and quarantine. And of course, last but not least, Amelia and Bennett, of course, from season 11. These five couples definitely was impacted. But going back to his question, I'm going to give my thoughts and what possibly, if I was in that situation, what would I choose? And of course, guys, I want to know what your thoughts are down in the comments. I honestly would pick scenario number two. And I'm a planner. I like to know in advance. Not saying that if I'm, dropped with a situation at the last minute, I can adapt. I'm always able to adapt and change. But if I had a preference, I would pick scenario number two. If I had to choose to know, therefore I can prepare with, or me and my significant other, or in this case, the marriage that I have with that stranger, I could prepare for that. And, we can work through this together. We're already knowing what we're up against. And, that's where my thought process lies. So I'm at scenario number 2. Now, for those considering scenario number 1, I do understand that as well, because it tests the relationship, and it tested a lot of relationships earlier this year. Some people got stronger. Some people, it split them apart. So, I'm curious to find out what you guys think, and whether you would pick scenario number 1, not knowing, or scenario number 2, knowing everything. So let me know if you like this video. Again, subscribe if you're new here and turn your notifications on, and drop a comment. I want to know what you guys think. See you next time.